Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for August 9th through the 15th. It is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out your other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future. We'll clarify that. Once we do, I'm going to clear that spread, and we'll get into your person's energy, whoever's on your mind, your energy, the possible outcome, as well as the romance angels and the oracle cards. All right, so I did see the Ace of Wands, and I felt that there was something about having a breakthrough with a passionate new beginning. So we'll see how that resonates with the reading once we get into it. This is for Libra. All right, one more cut. Okay, so in the recent past, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse, the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands. And then in the current energy, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse with the Chariot card and the Lovers. Then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. So, the big entrance of the Death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. I see a lot of energies here. I'll mention them all. The Death card is very much about transformation. What's transforming in your life? There's something that you have been really passionate about that seems to be coming to the forefront, and it's as if the universe is coming in and saying, this has got to transform. There is something that does not belong in your life anymore, and that needs to go. Or it's just in general, the types of people, energies, things, mindsets, all of that. Something big is about to shift. So you could feel like the month of August, sometime around the Lionsgate, they're bringing up that all of a sudden you feel like things just inevitably are shifting. So I've said to you guys before, and I say this in all my videos if it comes up, the universe is going to bang your head against a brick wall until you get it. So sometimes things just get to the point where we can't take them anymore. It's just enough. And in this case, I'd say that's what's happening, and that's when this big shift and change happens for you. So clearly, there were some people in the past that were not particularly trustworthy. You could have questioned that. The High Priestess is very much about your intuition. And being in the upright, I'm going to say that you always, this is what I love about you guys, you're very balanced. You always see the good and the bad in everything. But in this case, I just think the bad outweighed the good. Now, we have the Queen of Wands. Male or female, this is somebody who's very sure of who they are. Now, I have sensed with the King of Wands that there's a narcissist just because it feels like that in the other deck that I use. But in this case, I'm picking up on that energy. So male or female, you could just be dealing with a lot of people who have those tendencies in your life. It does come up often because they're such big teachers for us. I know a lot of people are angry with those people that they've had in their lives, and I get that. I just see it a little bit differently because I understand why they had to be there. And in this case, your intuition starts to increase to the point where you can't ignore it anymore. So whoever this energy was, do I feel like they're very confident? Absolutely. This could just be your energy now, because releasing people who deliberately lie or cheat or steal, which it can represent all of those, or just don't know how to live authentically. They always tend to take advantage of people, things like that. I think your intuition is so strong that you've moved beyond that type of energy, and now you're in a position where not only do you feel good, you started to take more of a look at how you were feeling in those relationships. This can be very much about, am I still passionate about even being in this? Is it bringing me enough that it makes me feel the way that I want to feel? That's a huge question to ask. So we'll get some clarifiers for that and see. Now, in your current energy is the Ten of Wands in reverse with the Chariot and the Lovers in reverse. This is a clear message. The Lovers in reverse with the Nine of Wands. You have released something and moved on. If this was a partnership, could have been dealing with a Cancer. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and strong fire. So Leo, Aries or Sagittarius. We also have some Capricorn energy here. But this just says that you have finally put down all of the burdens of this relationship and moved beyond it. Now, the Lovers being more romantic. If it were the Two of Cups, I'd say it could be other people, family members, friends. But this is one of those, take a good look at what you've experienced, the people in the past. You could just be revisiting that and seeing how much you've changed since you've released these relationships and the burdens of them in your life. So we'll get some clarifiers for that as well and see what else we have. Now, in the near future, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Obviously, there was an energy that did not put the effort in. And you being the energy in the center, to me, the Queen of Swords, this is being very clear about what you're not going to tolerate in your life. This is cutting things, people, energies, even toxic behaviors out of your life and focusing on putting the work back into yourself. So it could be that you're focused on work and you've gotten clarity around somebody who just didn't seem to put in the love and the effort. And if things aren't going to move forward, I don't see you sticking around. That's why your back is to this Knight. It's like, okay, you don't want to bring something? Fine. I'm going to cut you out. I'm very clear about where I stand and I don't need to move forward with this. I'm going to focus on work. I'm going to work on myself. I have plenty to say if you'd like to hear it, is what I feel. So we'll see. Let's clarify that as well. So big change, big change. All right, so let's clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse with the High Priestess. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the High Priestess again, and of course the Lover's card, because it doesn't matter how many times I shuffle, that card comes out on the bottom. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Pentacles, High Priestess, again, so much about recognition. She's facing that way. Her intuition is solid. You can't ignore it anymore. Where in the past you may have teeter-tottered a bit about how people were showing up to you, I think the energy was so clear that you had no choice but to back away from this. I feel like there's a lot of, I'm hearing unkept promises. So two Knights, one of the Cups, one of the Pentacles. So promises in love, how this is going to go. This is going to be great. We're going to be stable, but yet they don't actually do what they say they're going to do. And that's why you kicked in with this, I have a bad feeling, or something's going on, and you just don't want to go back and forth with this anymore. This energy feels very much like, okay, I'm good. I've done what I needed to do. I'm finished with this. All right, so let's see what the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands. This is for Libra. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Two of Cups. There we go. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. You've given so much to these situations in hopes that there could be a future. Now, I do see that beyond this, as you close those doors, this is where it shows up and it says you have such a bright future to look forward to. Yes, it sucks. It hurts. I'm going through something myself right now. So I understand it's a pet that I know is going to have to cross over soon. And you have to understand that there are cycles to everything, to life, to relationships, to all of it. Are there going to be brighter days? Absolutely. The sadness sucks, but I think you see that you can move beyond this and see that there will be a brighter day. Now, because I had mentioned the Two of Cups here, this could be other relationships as well. You're just seeing things for what they are. It's like no more blindfold. I wish I had that card, because that's what I feel like it seemed like in the past. It's almost as if your fairness got the best of you in some of your relationships. So you need to make a decision. There's clarity that needs to be had, but that breakthrough just didn't happen in the past. Now, I don't think you're going to sit around and wait to find out. So somebody could have been someone who didn't give, was very selfish. And although you may have had a connection there that was deep enough that you didn't want to release it, something definitely happened where you didn't have a choice. This could also be, because I had said the Two of Cups can represent friendships. This could be, I just heard parent-child difficulties within any of your relationships outside of a romantic one. So the Four of Pentacles in reverse, having a little bit more freedom to move about, not feeling so stuck, very giving of your own energy and not holding back. So I feel like you're still open to the idea that a relationship can happen. It doesn't feel like you're closed off energetically. I just feel like you are trusting your intuition more than you probably have in the past. All right, so let's look at the Ten of Wands in reverse with the Chariot card. Now, there could be something coming up for you that has caused this need for movement. So if for some reason you're feeling pressed, there was some stress around whether you should move or shouldn't move, I don't feel the energy of moving right now. That doesn't mean none of you are. It just means right now I don't feel an actual move. The movement I sense could be traveling. I just heard beach trips, things like that. So within the next couple of weeks, you could be going to the beach like a lot of people do in August, and just trying to free yourself of any of those burdens, anything that you're trying to release. Maybe you're going with some friends, something like that, to just go and have a good time. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Wands in reverse, and then the Four of Cups. So, wow, again, the Lover's card. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how many times I shuffle this, it keeps showing back up. So it feels like something is at a standstill right now. If you aren't seeing the opportunity, it doesn't mean it's not coming to move forward. If you've had some issues at work and you've had to close out a cycle with, let's say, a work partnership, this is things right now being undecided about what the next step is. But they want you to find the confidence to push yourself forward. Know that there is something out there. There will be opportunities. Right now, it just feels a little bit like not a failure, because I don't believe in failure. I believe in lessons, strong lessons. So a sense of, wow, is this really how this is going to turn out? But then we have the Four of Cups. In this, we can say, yes, there are people who only offer 1 out of 4 cups, but there's also a meaning that a lot of people don't talk about. This is missing an opportunity. So you want to keep your eyes open, because you don't want to miss what's coming towards you. After having experienced this, you may be a little bit closed off and not want to open yourself up, but I want to give you that kind of push, like keep your eyes open, because there could be an opportunity that you don't see coming. All right, so the Chariot card and the Lovers, moving beyond that relationship. All right, so let's see what we've got. We've got the Nine of Swords, getting past any kind of betrayal, the Hermit in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. Interesting. And then that Two of Wands, I'm sorry, came back up again. So getting beyond any kind of betrayals. Now, there's still some work that I feel like needs to be done, but you may have already felt like you did so much, and that's the increase in your intuition. But you're getting past feeling betrayed by these people. Now, the Moon, it feels like things already came to light, and that's why all of these are in reverse, because you're not going to sit in the energy. Does it hurt? Probably. It sucks. But this is somebody who definitely took you for granted. It could have kept secrets, held things back, just really not an honest individual. This is someone who did some damage. Let's put it that way. All right, so let's look at the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Swords. Cutting through all the BS. If these people even want to cross your path again, you're not even going to be, I don't think, open to it at all. I think your head's going to be totally focused on working on yourself and focusing on your own work. The Six of Cups, and then we have the Knight of Cups again. That's a clarifier for that. And then see that Ace of Pentacles. So where we had the Page of Pentacles, we want to get the confidence going to make that new start. Now the opportunity comes towards you as you've worked on yourself and you've released this energy. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is just an energy for this week. There could be a feeling of a little bit of instability. Now, having given so much to everybody else And again, that Knight of Cups, not wanting to give of yourself. So you could be a little bit guarded because you have given up so much. And things need to balance back out in your life. So here comes this Ace of Pentacles, which is great. Could it be a new opportunity in love? Absolutely. It just means it's going to be a more stable one. And it also could be a job opportunity. So if you're closing out a partnership or some type of a job position, something that you weren't happy with, that's why in the near future this shows up for you, because some opportunity is going to come to you. But I don't want you to miss it, so keep your eyes open, okay? All right, the Queen of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles. Let's see what's going on for you there. I'm going to shuffle a bit more. What's going on for Libra with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles? Oh my God, the Lover's card just keeps wanting to come out. The Hierophant and the Devil card. The Nine of Wands. Okay, I don't mean to laugh, but some of you may think that getting married is just toxic. Sorry. Some people feel that way. The Hierophant represents marriage to me, a higher level of commitment. But to you, you may be at a place in your life where you're like, I just don't want to do that. I don't want to settle down into anything serious. If I'm going to have a relationship, I'm going to have one. But as far as settling down, maybe not. Now, there's also a sense of being the scapegoat within your relationships. You could have a partner that always seemed to blame you. It's the woe is me person. Like you were always the scapegoat. Like it was always your fault and never theirs. That type of energy if you were married to this person. Now, it does seem like it's a burden. I'm sorry, this is just what feels like's going on for the week. Doesn't mean it's going to last forever. But this is definitely not making you happy. So you have a serious decision to make. If you have not worked yourself out of this energy, this is a huge paddle on the ass to work your way out of this. If you're not happy anymore in this marriage and you need to get out, I know it seems like it's going to be a burden. It may not make you happy, but there's a decision. You need to make a clear decision at this point to get out of this relationship. It just doesn't seem to be what you really want. Now, the Page of Wands comes after that and says, see, you could have a passionate new beginning. Maybe there's some other area that your mind is going. There could be another person that you could be thinking about that's stirred your passions, and maybe that's the person that you want to go towards. Yeah, because you're releasing any kind of betrayals or disappointments, and then the Empress comes up. So male or female, you could be either party. So the Empress is somebody that you find extremely attractive if you're male. If you're female, you're feeling beautiful. You're feeling very spiritual. And that's what helps put you in a position where you can take that leap in something new if you choose to. Or you could just want to be standing in your Empress energy and go about your business and focus on your work. It is going to be different, obviously, for all of you. All right, so those of you that are interested in your person, that's coming next. We're going to clear all of this, and I will get into their energy, your energy, the possible outcome, and the romance angels and oracle cards. Okay, so this is for Libra and their person, please. Whoa, all right, energy's flying. Magnetic. There's some kind of fiery energy between whoever this person is you're thinking about. All right. Your person's energy. We've got the Empress. Yes. The Hanged Man, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. Then your energy is the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. I like this energy. And then we have the Chariot. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. Again, it feels like strong Cancer energy. So your person's energy is the Empress. This person is really getting things done. And then we have the Hanged Man. So they could just be in a position where they're kind of waiting to see how things go. Now, I don't think they want to walk away. So it feels very strongly that they want to come forward. They have something to say to you. Now, if you're in this relationship, this person just wants clarity. They want to talk. They want to have a conversation about what happened. If one or excuse me, if one of you had walked away from the relationship, it feels like they want to rush in and have a conversation. Let's just clear the air. What's going on? How are we going to move forward? I don't want to fight. I don't want drama. I just want to know. I'm a little tired of waiting. And then we have the tired of waiting again. So the Three of Wands in the upright is, I want to see things move. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse is, I've been waiting so long for this to happen that I don't know how much longer I can wait. Now, the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So I think there's a part of your energy that's a little bit conflicted. It's like, can this be stable is where your back is turned, and then the passionate side of you is like running towards them. But I think there's a lot to be celebrated within this relationship. There just needs to be a lot of communication. And I do think once that communication happens, things are going to move really quickly. And I do think it's going to be joyful. So I feel like it will both be stable and passionate, which I love. At least that's what your energy feels like towards this person. Oops, I want to put them back the way they were. All right, so let's get the romance angels. This is for Libra. All right, this is for Libra. So we have engagement, getting to know each other, let go of control issues, finances and career, and reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. All right, so those of you that want to tell me to go kick rocks because you don't want your ex back, cool. But those of you who do, is there a possibility? I think there is. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Somebody needs to speak up. Like, this feels like a relationship that is meant to come together. Now, the one in the main reading is the one to let go of, but this is something different. This may be somebody else from the past or something completely different altogether. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. It could have been that you didn't have an opportunity to really get to know this person, but it's someone that it's almost like, is this the one that got away? Now, let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Both of your energies seem to be moving at like a rapid pace. So you may move a little bit slower, but this person really wants to come in and let you know how they're feeling. Finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Could that be possible? Absolutely, for either of you. I don't feel anything really strongly. I usually bring that up if I sense it. It could just be both people focused on work. All right. Let's look at the possible outcome for you. This is for Libra. Oop. All right, so a little bit of stuck energy, a little stubborn, I feel like, between the two of you. All right, let's see. This is for Libra. We have temperance, so patience is needed. You've got to be honest with each other. You got to leave those burdens in the past. So is this going to work out? I definitely think that patience is needed. The relationship in general needs to regain its strength. So if there's anything that's been withheld or hidden, I just feel like that needs to come to the surface and somebody needs to speak their truth. So it could be a little exhausting right now, just trying to figure things out. The King of Swords in reverse, somebody's not speaking up. Because the King of Swords is full of integrity. So this is somebody who could have held back. But what I'm saying in the overall energy of, is it going to work out, as long as the two of you are honest about how you really feel. Some people just aren't or don't have the ability to be really straightforward. I think you do, but you're gonna have to muster up the strength to have this interaction so that the two of you know exactly where things are going. So yes, I do think that it can work out. All right, let's get the Lover's Oracle for you. This is for Libra. This is for Libra. All right, I feel that. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. That's what I'm talking about. Let it heal itself. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. If this is somebody from your past that you might have had a spark with and things didn't get off the ground, that's what I feel like is happening. And then we have romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. I can speak. All right. So let's look at the last few messages from Spirit from the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is for Libra. Okay, so we have why, of course. We always ask why things have to happen the way they do. Fork in the road. You're going to have to make a decision. Breathe, community, and not for you. So at some point you may have felt like this person wasn't for you. You may have questioned it altogether and then asked yourself, well, why? Why can't this work out? Maybe you need to look at things deeper like we talked about. The 4 is about balance. So the two of you, I just feel like there needs to be honesty between the two of you. Fork in the road. You got to make a decision. Somebody needs to make a decision. They're saying breathe, so take a deep breath. This reduces to an 11, which is soulmates. Could it be a twin flame? Absolutely. But this is about really being within yourself. It feels like your energy is pretty powerful. You've had to release a lot, or you've been through a lot in the last couple weeks. So take a deep breath. Community. 8, look for support around you. I feel like you guys have big groups of friends and family and things like that that tend to be around, so you've got the support. 8 is about infinity. That to me is the cycle is never ending, right? We keep growing and learning and growing and learning. And whoever's around you feels like they're a great support for you. So I'd say just lean on those people that you really trust. Okay, Libra, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all of your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. I hope you guys have an amazing week. And if you'd like a personal, that's in the description box. Like I said, have a great week. I will talk to you in the next one. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.